Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You got your boys here, Lanny Bert, the Dividend Diplomats. Today's going to be a very fun discussion-based video here. We are pumped up. We are excited. I'm talking about my $10,000 investment club. I have 5 individual stocks that have market values over $10,000 in my portfolio. I can't wait to share them with you, let you know what my gain is on them, if there is a gain, and then how much income each one of the positions are producing for me right now.
Smash that subscribe button. Give Bert the Herd a nice thumbs up, almost to 19,000. Gosh dang it, people. You're hanging out with the best dividend investing channel on here. Let's light up that like button. Subscribe. Let's make some noise. For 5 stocks Bert has that are valued over $10,000 a piece, guys. We're talking about over $50,000 here. Bert's about to just roll out.
Yeah, I can't wait. So let's jump right in here. Obviously, we've been investing for over a decade now. So some positions are going to grow. Some of them are going to grow through putting in a lot of cash, which you're going to see with one of them. Other ones are growing from good old fashioned time in the market and appreciation. That's a huge chunk for a lot of these companies. The benefit of time, we always say, what is it? Time in the market. It's not timing the
Versus
market.
time in
That's
the
our
market.
quote. That's our quote. That's nobody else's quote. That's ours. Don't let anyone tell you differently. But this really shows. It's a reminder of the importance of getting every dollar you can in right now and letting time and compounding take over.
Hey, Bert, you said it, brother. I mean, I can't
Mhm.
really add much more to that except buy and hold quality stocks, and you're going to end up with quality results. A lot of these stocks have all gone through some sort of trial or some sort of, bumpy roads or some sort of turbulence in their time frame, but they've managed to still perform. They managed to still produce dividends. They managed to still grow dividends. In fact, all 5 of these are dividend aristocrats. In fact, all 5,
Mhm.
almost all 5 are could be soon to be dividend kings. Maybe some of them are dividend kings on the list. This is dividend history right here, guys.
That's right. So let's work backwards here, Lenny. Let's start with that number 5 position. My 5th largest position, I guess it
Ooh,
would be my 5th largest one over 10,000. We are
see it.
headed to
Let's hear it.
Columbus, Ohio. Cardinal Health, ticker symbol CAH. Holy cow, has this stock just been on a rocket ship the last few years? We bought Cardinal Health. I can't even think about how long ago. It's been one of my older positions for certain. Um, we own $10,614 worth of Cardinal Health for $101 share. Our gain is 3,727. That's a 54% gain here on the medical company, the healthcare giant that supplies all medical supplies to hospitals. You go into a hospital, chances are you are going to see Cardinal Health logo there. Over this year alone, it's up 1.78%. Last 52 weeks, 33%. But over the last 5 years, it's up 90%. So that's how you get this position to grow up to hit that market value over 10,000. Honestly, though, Lanny, I haven't added to Cardinal Health in years. This one's just all straight appreciation and dividend reinvestment at work.
Just straight butter and gravy, baby. Yeah, I mean, 10,614 bucks, up 90% in the last 5 years, up 33% in the last year. They are up to year to date, slightly trailing the S&P 500. They do provide you with about $200 in income at a 2% dividend
Yeah.
yield. So we'll have to see if that dividend growth starts to catch up with this lower dividend yield, dividend aristocrat now. But Bert, that was number 5,
Yeah.
man. I want to climb the next rung because I'm trying to reach
Oh.
that title. I want to know what the top 10,000 plus position you have right now. So let's get into number 4.
Realty Income, ticker symbol O, my top stock pick of the week that we just talked about here yesterday on our channel. Shouldn't be a surprise. I have been adding to Realty Income, trying to grow that position over 200 shares. I set a goal for myself that I wanted Realty Income's annual dividend income to cross $600, giving me 50 per month. And we did that. Our position is now at 205 shares. The market value is 10,746, produces $632.10 of dividend income annually. Their yield is strong right now. It's dropping. That's why I'm looking to keep buying and keep adding. That yield is 5.92%. I am pumped up that every single month right now, Lanny. We are close to getting 1 share via drip so that the next month we can just drip a little bit more. And then when they do that quarterly dividend increase, we can just get a little bit more income. Every dollar matters here for Realty Income, and I freaking love it.
Bert's grabbing over 12 shares a year through dividend reinvestment, guys. Bert's just adding to his portfolio every single month, even if he doesn't put a dollar back in of his new cash, new capital. It's all straight dividend growth from this point forward. But he's buying. He didn't catch that Monday quick pick stock pick at the current prices for obviously they're on hard times right now, down 23% in the last 5 years, down this year 11% because of interest rates, down last year because of interest rates as well, 20%, albeit with a lot of investments and a lot of mergers that they've been doing. I like it. I dig it. I could only see it going, again, we're not professional and, it's not professional advice, but I could only see it rising from here. And when it does, it might blow out step, number 3 or 4 or step 3 and 2 in this top 5.
Yeah, and that's why you focus on quality here. I think that's the important thing. To your point earlier, each are aristocrats, each are kings. They've been through tough times before. So let's keep moving up the list here to number 3. Oh, this is one of our top 5 foundation stocks for your portfolio here. Procter and Gamble, ticker symbol PG. Man, Lanny, if you want to talk about ones I haven't invested in a long time, Procter and Gamble my position is at $13,712 a PG. I own 87 shares, 13 away from our favorite 100 share mark. The gain on this one, Lanny, hopefully you're sitting down. My position is up 80% over my cost basis. The gain is 6,125. This market value growth, Lanny, I'm not doing anything. It's all Mr. Market, the
I'm not
quality
doing
management team, pretty much. That's pretty much it. And dividend reinvestment. I freaking love Procter and Gamble. This position produces $327 of annual dividend income for us, and their yield is 2.4%. Why is their yield only 2.4%? Because they are up so much that market value is popping and that dividend isn't quite there.
They're pretty much tracking with the S&P 500, up about 6% this year, similar to the S&P 500, up 57% over the last 5 years, guys. PG, the big consumer brand staple, dividend king. We got some royalty there, but let's get up to the next one. The second position here, guys. Let's get out that red card. Let's get out that bullseye. Let's get into that circle, Bert, because what is the next company here?
Target, ticker symbol TGT. They are filled with controversy. The interesting thing with Target is, like Procter and Gamble, I loaded up on Target the first time they had issues, when they had cybersecurity issues, when they were having problems back in the day, when everyone left Target for dead before their turnaround. That's when I did the bulk of my investing. Did a little bit this year to get it over 100 shares, but in total, my market value from Target, 15,276. We own 102.86 shares. Our gain, we are up 84% on Target. We are up nearly $7,000 on the position. This is the largest gainer of the list. All right, we receive over $450 annually from Target. It's $452 each year with a yield of 3%. And why is the yield jumped up of late? Because they're down 10% over the last 52 weeks. Although over the last 5 years, they've had quite the run. They're up over 100%. Target is just soaring in my portfolio because that company has done well in the long run, and I've owned it for a long, long time.
Let us know if you're buying shares between $100 and $110 this, last year. Let us know who is stacking TGT shares, having a decent year to date so far at 4.5% returns.
Yeah.
Obviously trying to claw back, the stepped backs that they had last year. So that's number 2, Bert. Obviously, we got to step into another dividend king here on this list. We got to step into another top 5 foundation stocks here, guys. Good old reliable, the dividend king themselves, Bert. No introduction needed here.
Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol J&J. I famously, on this channel, very famously, added 1 share of Johnson & Johnson for myself and my wife every single week until we crossed 100 shares. And we did just that. And now we're up to 103 shares because of all that dividend reinvestment. We own $16,237 of J&J. Interestingly, though, Lanny, we're not up in this position. We're actually down with Johnson & Johnson. We are down $1,100 on our cost basis, down nearly 7% total. Look, it just hasn't appreciated. We all know about Johnson & Johnson's troubles over the last few years. They try to work through their lawsuits. They try to right-size the ship. by splitting off, face offing Kenview. It gave you the thing. The boat just hasn't turned around for Johnson and Johnson, and they just seem stuck in that 150 to 160 range.
Stuck, but hey, you're generating $500 in dividends, 3% yielding right now. So keep grabbing shares right now. The metrics are always showing slight undervaluation, a nice perfect payout ratio always for J and J. So hey, let the dividends do its thing, and let's see where this is at in 5 more years, guys. But
Yeah.
yep, J and J still positive over the last 5 years, but
Mhm.
we'll have to see if they turn it around here to over the next 10 months in 2024.
Yeah. So in total, my top five are Johnson and Johnson, Target, Procter and Gamble, Realty Income, and Cardinal Health. Total market value for these five stocks in my $10,000 stock club, $66,585. These five companies produce over $2,100 of annual dividend income alone right there. Everybody, let me know what you think of my top five in that comment section down there below. How many do you have in common? What are your stocks that are in your $10,000 club? Is it more than five, less than five? I can't wait to hear about it and hear about all of your investing journeys.
Guys, don't forget to like the video. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Let us know what other stocks you're buying and how you're investing here in 2024.
Yeah. And what do we need to tell everybody here, Lanny? You're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert the Hurt Locker and Lanny from the DD over and out.